we finally got a proper look at Skeleton Crew. We're gonna do a single watch through where I'll try not go crazy, and then we'll go through again and we'll just see if we can break it down or just give our overall thoughts to the new show coming out this year.
What are you in for? What are you in for?
I found something buried in the woods.
Dad.
This is unacceptable. Do you understand?
What do you think it is? Don't touch anything.
What did you do?
We're lost. Really lost.
Stay together. We just need some directions home.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa.
Where'd you two find an Old Republic credit?
Old Republic? Okay.
Quick. I'll get you home. We'll make a partnership. But we have to move fast. I need you to take the controls.
Okay.
Neil? Neil?
Wow, as little as the 3rd of December? Okay.
A crew of murderous pirates is coming.
Something's wrong.
They're not going to just turn up. We need to find them.
I'm not sure if I like the suburbs being in Star Wars, but here we go.
Be warned of booby traps.
X-Wings, okay.
And mountains where none dare to go.
If you hear this, don't give up.
Is that a Cockney
No
droid?
matter what.
Two-episode premiere, and it'll be 8 episodes long because that's what Disney does. What I'm hoping from this so far is that I do feel like Star Wars needs something a little more light-hearted. Especially we got Andor Season 2 coming out possibly next year or the year after, which, let's face it, is going to be a lot more serious. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so I do like the idea. There isn't really like a lot to break down about this, but apart from really what I'm hoping for to get from this show in general, we'll just turn it way down. The vibe that we've always gotten from the writers and everything is that this is going to be a much lower stakes, much more carefree adventure. I always see Goonies in space thrown around as like an acronym or like a descriptor for the show. I do want this show to still feel authentically Star Wars, which in loads of ways it does. Like, look at it, looks phenomenal. Genuinely, we got some good set design, good costume design. The only thing that possibly I was like a bit weird is like the suburbs in space, which is, where is that? That's like around here somewhere. It's like, yeah, like that. I don't want this. I mean, does it possibly make sense that this could be a thing? Probably. Let's face it, it's a galaxy. You know what I mean? There's plenty of variety. This just feels so eerily close to home. Oh man. Oh, I guess I'm just biased because I just love how like Naboo looks and everything. But you know what? Technically looks close to home, so you could easily get me on there. You know, isn't it just like old Italy? Yes. Yes, it is. So I'm a hypocrite, basically. That's all I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be like watching this and being like expecting huge, mind-blowing things. Obviously, we know that Jude Law's character, I think he's a Jedi. I think we know that he's a Jedi. Judging from the time frame, we did see some X-Wings. I think it's it's actually around here we actually see it. Yeah, you see X-Wings there. I think it's post Return of the Jedi. Post Return of the Jedi, before the sequels, which to me is like one of the better eras you can go between. I always love between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope, and I love between Return of the Jedi. Well, actually, I just love after Return of the Jedi and pretend, you know. Anyway, let's not get into that. I like the idea of like rebuilding the galaxy and dealing with the fact that, you know, the Empire's fractured and there's now cartels everywhere and rising to power and all this. It's all a nice time to explore. But the show does genuinely look very well, at least visually looks very well made. And honestly, I want a story with less Jedi in it. I'm gonna be honest. So this is cool for me. When I say, okay, I need to clarify actually. When I say a story with less Jedi, it's nice having a story that will have like it be a side matter. Don't get me wrong. Give me Kenobi season 2. Give me Ahsoka season 2. Explore those realities to an insane degree. But I really enjoyed how mystical the Force became on a show like Mandalorian season 1. It was another level of like, it really brought that mysticism back and also showed how rare it is. So this overall to me, there's not really masses to say about it. I like the look of it. I think it could be fun for us to watch. That's kind of it. It's just going to be a nice, easy watching show while while some of us who, maybe if you want a bit more of something serious, while we wait for things like the next season of Andor. I do know, for one, that my wife will probably love this show because it's a much more light-hearted nature. She didn't get along with The Acolyte because it has such a darker nature in parts of it. It's not her vibe for a Star Wars show. She loved Mando season 1 and the prequels and the original films. Not so much Revenge of the Sith. Anyway, this isn't about my wife's Star Wars taste. This is more about our Star Wars taste. I'm looking forward to this. Let me know what you think in the comments. May the Force be with you. Always. It'll be almost time for this, folks. Get yourself a poppy. So if you do this in the country that you're in, obviously I'm from the UK, we do these. Remember, it's for the 11th of November. Give money to a good cause. Pick any, but in this case, I want you to pick. Hopefully something goes towards like a Poppy Legion. May the Force be with you. Always.